Welcome administration, faculty, family, and fellow members of the class of 2008. 4 years ago, as young and naive freshmen, we gathered at Millville High School for the purpose of acquiring an education. Our graduation marks a major milestone in that incessant pursuit of knowledge, the zenith of 4 years of learning, memories, and growth. After much waiting, we must now bid farewell to our classmates, our teachers, our lockers, the cafeteria food, the battered textbooks, the early morning wake-ups. We are now charged with the task of taking what we have learned and employing it as we begin our ingression into the so-called real world. We are now charged with the task of cutting the apron strings and preparing to tread our own paths in life. We are now charged with the task of becoming adults. At such a momentous occasion in our young lives, it is necessary that we reflect on the years past, as well as hope and plan for the future. When I look back on my time in high school, I am overcome with copious memories, both fond and distressing, of my journey. Although our main purpose in attending high school is to gain a formal, proper education, our greatest and most memorable lessons are not always accredited to our teachers and textbooks. Close your eyes for a moment and try to remember your pre-calculus lesson on October 3rd, or perhaps your world history lecture on January 15th. Difficult to do, is it not? We will always remember the conversations and arguments with our classmates more than anything to be read out of a textbook or to pass the lips of a teacher. Our classmates were sources of friendship, gossip, debate, and oftentimes aggravation. It is the interactions with our peers which have opened our minds to new ideas and molded us into the people who today stand on the cusp of the next stage of our lives. In our 4 years here at Millville, we have metamorphosed vastly. We have floated between cliques, altered our styles numerous times, and principally evolved into young adults. Thanks to our successful transformations, we stand today mature and prepared to take on the perpetually changing world. Among us today are state champion athletes, nationally commended scholars, and perpetual leads in school musicals. We have all achieved our own successes during our short tenure at Millville High School, merely foreshadowing what the future has in store for this highly talented graduating class. Prior to our first day as high school freshmen, every recent high school graduate, or college student, or senior citizen told us the same thing. Enjoy your time in high school. Those are the greatest 4 years of your life. Of course, we will always remember the proms and the parties, and even regrettably the fights and final exams. But are these really the best times of our lives? The best times of our lives have yet to arrive as we begin a completely new leg of our journey. After 4 long years of literary analyses and pop quizzes, we have hardly reached the end of our own odyssey, that is our own education. Whether we decide to continue with a formal education at college and graduate school, or to enter the workforce upon departure from the sheltered bubble of high school, the fact remains that the majority of our learning and experiences has yet to arrive. As cliche and hackneyed as it sounds, graduation marks the end of our adolescence, but it also symbolizes a new beginning, our passage into the adult world. When I reflect on not only my time in high school, but my entire educational career thus far, I am overcome with a myriad of memories, mainly pleasant, but also at times loathsome, as well as great aspirations and hopes for the future for myself and for you, my fellow graduates of the class of 2008. I hope that you follow your dreams and attain your goals, set the bar high. As prominent businessman and philanthropist W. Clement Stone said, "Aim for the moon. If you miss, you may hit a star." I hope that you comprehend the importance of learning not the learning of calculus or biology or American history, but simply the pursuit of knowledge. I hope that you do not sell yourself short and that you pursue endeavors out of happiness rather than duty. Do with your life what you want to do with it. I hope that you retain your own unique character and that you do not allow the opinions and criticisms or other dictate who you are and what you believe in. Fulfill your destiny. You control your own fate. If I could ask that you take just one piece of advice from my long-winded allocution, remember this, as said by legendary American author, transcendentalist, naturalist, and philosopher Henry David Thoreau. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you've imagined.